Should I go a little bit of soy sauce?
Hawk, H-A-W-K, Hogan,
Okay.
drummer for Black Guns.
First time I met Dane was through my homeboy Ryan, who used to work here, and he had
This
to
is
come
5
through
minutes,
here
right?
to come play drums because something about the other drummer wasn't sitting right. So then, therefore, I came through, and that's how I met Dane. September 15th, 2019.
What's up? My name is Tash. I'm a musician, and I'm out here.
You know, Tash and I have this like competition of who can like out rockstar who. It's been going on for about how long, Tash? 10 years. The thing is, like, every time we have this competition, he almost dies. You know what I'm saying? So,
On it!
First time I met Dame was like probably over 10 years ago, and it was at a show that I was doing, and I remember Rocky had walked in, and then Dame had walked in, and I remember being on stage and seeing them walk in and being really surprised because it wasn't a packed show or anything, and then we became fast friends.
and us making this album, and after we've made it, and listening to it and everything, and the experiences and everything that's happened to you, what does this album mean to you? Like, I know for
This
me,
is more than 5. This sounds like, have you been on this for
everything
than 5
we
minutes?
spoke about, it was like the theme music for going to court and going to New York and getting all the lawsuits together. It was just the mentality in that moment, you know.
All right, we stop it. So that was 5 minutes. And then I have a commercial after it.
Down in my journal. In the event of my demise.
Yeah, let it play.
The golden chair.
I consider her my daughter. My ex-wife considers her daughter as well. And I think Gertrude messes with this kid. He plays basketball and he's a rapper. Exactly the kind of kid I don't want to with. And I think I used to mess with his mother.
To be honest, I was just curious about sex. Who are you?
We're a family.
Yo, watch out! Move on my way. After today, we're not gonna have any place to do it.
You worry too much. You know, you get that from your mother. No one's gonna find us.
Say episode 2. That's the episode 2.
Well, it's polished, nigga. I mean, what you saying is polished, nigga.
Yeah, got graphics and so and all that's in the edit, and that doesn't cost more money. You know what I mean? That's a $150 a day editor, just doing what I'm telling them to do. Like, yo, give me a better graphic, make it move to the, you know, it's just like that kind of thing. And those graphics, you know, you just get some. They make them. It's you got to get, you know, it's like, so an editor knows how to move to music. They know how to make graphics. You know, they know how to do those kind of things, tell a story. And that's 5 minutes. So that's the thing, is to make 5-minute clips that are interesting, trailers, and have them all day. But they're really still giving like, a quick 5 minutes of the class or whatever, but you can manipulate it and make it.
I got my man. He just came on.
Yeah.
You don't know anybody who's stuck.
He's my man right there who does a lot of editing. Who
Yeah.
does all the editing.
Yeah.
So I asked him to just jump on real quick so you can kind of see
Yeah.
almost stuff you know that you wanted him to do.
So basically, it's all, I'm gonna tell you, it's all in the transitions. So you don't want to stay, because they have to be like entertained quickly. So I like to give them graphics, clean graphics. I like music. I like it to go to the music, so it has to move to the music. And then I only put in the funny part, or the good part, the strong part. And then if, let's say, he says something or I said something, then you spell it out. You know what I mean? We need to stick together. We need to stick, you know what I mean? You know? And then you say, and then there has to be a call of action, but it should be done cool, right? So it's like, you know, what happens when 70 black principals with principals get in the room, you know, like shit like that, you know what I mean? And it's moving the music, you know, and then texture. Sometimes you can throw some different shades on it, box it up, move it around. You know what I mean? There's programs you can get that do that. That you know what it like. You put them in and they just like Vice. Look at Vice. Make it look like Vice.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So you're saying like for the promotional video.
Everything. It's because your point of view is in your art, right? The art is in, you know, it shows if you're neat, if you're hip. If you got an old font, then you corny. You know what I'm saying? If your music is whack, then you corny. You know, if your edit is whack, it's like your clothes being whack. If you don't have a good taste in the edit, you don't have good taste in music, you ain't got good, you know, it just shows taste. So if you're showing good graphics, good editing, and then the perception is iller. You know, an editor can make anything look good. Like, be creative about it.
Right.
You know, the editor's job is to make it into art. So you have 5 minutes to have a message, make it look good, and make it clean.
Right.
And then look at something that you like, or I'm telling you, look at Vice. And they're clean, the way it moves, the transitions, all that shit mean everything. But it should be a little music. I can send you some music. You know what I mean? You can do that. Boom. You know, but it's about the graphics punching in and out and shit like that.
Okay.
You know, it gives it scale.
Right. I got you.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna make the edits when he just sent me some new videos. I got like 5 new ones, so I'm gonna definitely make those. Then I got 2 so far, right?
Did you see what I just played?
He wasn't there. He just came. So
Can you play the short, the real trailer? Not the 5 minutes, just a trailer. I'll just show you what a trailer looks like. Just, you know, just do.
Okay.
See, I'm saying exactly what it is.
The name of the album, Therapy, makes a lot of sense to me because the way we made it was, you know, very therapeutic. I don't really have a better word for it.
What does this album mean to you? Like, I know for me it was therapy. It was like everything that we spoke about. It was like the theme music for going to court and going to New York and getting all the lawsuits together. It was just a mentality in that moment.
How long is this?
It's crazy because when we made Why Cry, it was just dope. And when we lost the baby, I was like, how could I make a record like Why Cry? We all gonna die.
All right, Michael.
Next record.
You know what I mean? So cool graphics, punching in and out, call of action, titles. You know, you have to, because you're giving a narrative, but you have to do it in a little crispy way. You know what I mean?
I understand.
You know, so really, like, basically that was me just taking random footage and putting it all together, edited right, and I got a couple interviews, and I'm in there. I got something, you know.
It was dope. Okay.
Oh yeah, so yeah, y'all got. How did y'all like? Now y'all can scrutinize me. I'm all right. I'll take it. So tell me what y'all thought.
I thought it was good.
Appreciate it.
no doubt.
Principals, let me know. I'm here. I'm good.
So Dave. So initially, I saw where it was going. So in terms of, is it about Why Cry? Is you think
The first episode's about Why Cry.
Okay.
Every song has an episode.
That's what I wanted to ask. Yeah.
So it's 22 minutes about the whole episode and my logic behind it, the therapy behind it, yeah. And also the process.
That's what I was Cry, one of the songs on the Therapy album.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Is there a way to just like make it a little bit more obvious or clearer that, you know, why cry? Like the song on album or something like that.
The call of action, you know, you don't even know what Why Cry is until you get there. So it doesn't matter really. So it's just getting you there. If you're interested enough, the details don't matter. People ain't scrutinizing that. They just want to see, again, the messages. There's music. It looks cool. It's edited. And you want to see what it is. You don't know what it is till you get there. Like when you see a trailer for a movie, you don't know what the movie's about until you get there. You know who's in it and you know how it's going to be paced, but you don't know the narrative. You don't give them all the answers before they get there. Then why would they go? Some people might not want to hear about Why Cry the single, so they might want to know what Why Cry is and get there and might not, you know, get. I didn't want to be here for that, but now I'm here. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to tell them everything. But I
thought it was engaging. It held my interest for the 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you 22 of that. And then I'm going to let you listen to it after if you like the music, you know. But at least you know the process, you know where it came from. What you watching is me actually making it. That's the actual, while we were making it, we had the cameras on. So none of that's contrived. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like me writing. I don't write. I go by what I feel. I capture what I feel in that moment. It's a different method. So it's also telling you about my method as it relates to making music, live instruments.
And as a female, when you touched about what was going on with Rocky, with your girlfriend, I was like, oh, so that brought me in on that moment as a female.
I mean, you know, the people that were watching it, the first episode cried 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
that part, even it was like real here, and I was like, what? Huh? What happened?
Yeah, we lost a baby about 4 months ago. No, about 6 months ago. But Rocky's 3.5 months pregnant now.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, you know, it was like, you know, before we made the record, I'm saying why cry? And then when shit happens, it was like we got to be strong, get this where we got to be. Don't sit in the dark room and you know, get through it seamlessly. Lead by example. Keep the cameras rolling. We walk it like we talking.
So listen, when you played it the first time, we didn't know that that's what we were critiquing. Can you play it again now that we know that that's what we're critiquing?
Oh, I was playing it just to show y'all, but okay. You want to see the first 5 minutes or you want to see the trailer? Huh? The trailer? All right.
Can't hear you, Malin.
You want to play? Okay, let's play the first. Let's play the you said the trailer?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. This is great. I'm getting critiqued by principals.
We family now. We family.
I'm asking for it. What do you mean?
I know we're family.
I want it. I want the chopping block. Because once I can take it, I can give it.
The name of the album, Therapy, makes a lot of sense to me because the way we made it was, you know, very therapeutic. I don't really have a better word for it.
What does this album mean to you? Like, I know for me it was therapy. It was like everything that we spoke about. It was like the theme music for going to court and going to New York and getting all the lawsuits together. It was just the mentality in that moment, you know. Cause it's crazy, cause when we made Why Cry, it was just dope. And when we lost the baby, I was like, how can I make a record like Why Cry? We all gonna die.
All right,
Michael.
next record.
Why just say let's rock it? I never know. She had to tell me that. Just say why cry. And it should say coming soon on this type of shit. But yeah.
Got it.
So Dave, the whole 20-minute joint is gonna be about the episode. The whole episode is about Why Cry in a nutshell, right, Dane?
About the record, yeah. About the song,
good.
the process. It'll explain why we did the whole project in the first place, and it will set up kind of what the docuseries is.
So when I look at it, the first 2 seconds, that opening first 2 seconds, I'm not sure how to describe it, but there's something about the opening first 2 seconds that doesn't hit me. Right, the first 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, that when it first comes on screen. And so when you look at different parts of the trailer, like the part where you have on the red jacket and it kind of has that close up, I like the texture of that, but you got different textures in different parts of that trailer. And so just kind of looking to see that the particular texture of that shot works for me. Some of the other shots work, but something about that opening 2 to 3 seconds that doesn't snatch me.
Well, if 2 or 3 seconds don't hit you, I think I'm doing all right.
Okay, well.
Can't be perfect, bro. I can't do everything, man.
I like that it does take you on a quick journey.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what's happening next.
Yeah, appreciate that. And plus, not many people like Dame's making a record, and he's not doing it in a way that most people are used to seeing it from our culture. They're used to seeing people in the studio making beats. I'm doing live instrumentation, and I'm also like being very transparent about my process, which I think is which is the most interesting is process. I like process. I like to know what you're thinking.
And vulnerable.
Yeah, all of it. Even me making a project and being at the doing a rock album, it's like I'm looking for people. People want to make jokes off it. That's why I be like, let's go.
Is it the same person that Is it the same video guy that shot all of the different pieces? Mm-hmm. Right, I could tell.
Mm-hmm. We're different places at different times. Like sometimes we're in New York, Nicolette shot it. We're in Hawaii sometimes. We're in the studio. We're in different clubs performing. What it's showing is this is real. So not only did I make an album, I did it the right way, and I also performed it. I've also done shows. Like I'm a legit rock group. I ain't just saying it. I'm outside really performing it in different places, and shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's showing every aspect of it.
So it's kind of like and I don't want to make any comparisons.
I don't mind.
Rub you the wrong way, but it's kind of like when I look at a lot of the Drake videos, they're kind of just matter of fact videos. They're not produced videos. They're just when you grab the cameraman, let's go out here and shoot.
You don't have to contrive emotion. There's no narrative when you have to create a narrative when there's already one. So I don't have to do like a strategic studio shoot with lights and stuff and get actors because I got real rock stars. We all real rock stars. Them pictures of me going to jail, those could have been shit that people would have paid to make. It's real rock star shit. I'm an outlaw, and that's my point. I'm an unapologetic outlaw with something to say.
I think that's a lot about the entire, especially everything. I mean, there is something in that, especially about everything that we're doing. There's so much more, and that's the sign of the times. There's so much more power in real life. And I think that, so everybody should take notes on that, especially with all the programming that we're doing. Real life has got so much more power. Sometimes you can't make it, some of the shit we go through, you can't make that shit up. But you gotta let the kids grow.
The real life and the authenticity of the character. You're the character, right? And you're an authentic character. And so I think that's what's going to kind of resonate with the audience.
Well, also, it's me leading by example, right? I'm 49, right? I did it when I was 48, 49. I ain't supposed to be making records, and I'm doing it because I don't care. So, and I started out by showing the youngins, like, yo, this is the way you're supposed to make a record. Like, let me show you how to do it correctly. Your fundamentals have to be in your show, And then I was showing them, and they weren't getting it, so I just started doing it. And I'm like, yo, if I could do it, you could do it. If I could be fearless, I don't do this for a living, right? I do this for therapy. This is your number one way of making money, and you're not even putting this much effort into it. And I'm old. And I've already made history. I don't never have to make a record, and I'm doing this.
Right, so I think your audience is going to appreciate the vulnerability because they don't expect Dane to be vulnerable. So they're going to appreciate that vulnerable side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that means every principal should make a record. I did it. I'm not a principal, but I'm 49. I might be the oldest guy on the joint. What's good?
saying, look, I can't ask y'all to do something I'm not willing to do myself.
Exactly.
And that's a great fucking lesson. I mean, all day, every day. I mean,
you know, in the street, a real boss can never send somebody to do something they wouldn't do themselves. So I can't tell you to jump on the stage unless I will, but if I do, you better do it better than me because I'm old. You know, because I already got mine. You still trying to get yours. You should be fighting harder. Like, when I tell my artists, I be like, yo, when I talk to you, when I talk to Kanye, he still seems hungrier than you. And he's already a legend. He's like obsessed with still winning every day and doing things every day, and you relaxing, and you haven't made history yet. I'm your competition. He's your competition for real. You think I'm a superhero, and if you think I'm a superhero and you're not, then you better not even get in this realm, because we move different. And we don't care. We get it done. I did 6 shows. You know what I mean? Like, can't nobody tell me I did more shows than most rappers did with hit records. No label. Just did it myself.
Good Dame, I got a question. So I love just the whole process of how you met everyone. And they was talking about, the soy sauce, all of that. With you being such this mega icon, did you find it hard to not have them be a yes man when y'all was in the booth and y'all making music? You know what I'm saying? Like you went into their realm. Did you feel any or did you sense any of that? And will it be documented in the docuseries?
Nah, the reason why is, the thing about my bubble is I'm normalized. People see me every day. The same people see me every day to where I'm not famous to them no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like I do that to myself. If I wanted to be amongst people that are going to give me that reaction, I could just walk into the hood any day. You know what I mean? And everyone's going to be in a frenzy. I'm around people so much that they get used to seeing me, like my kids. They don't think I'm famous. We argue. That's why you even see I'm going to be arguing and shit. And not about the music, because we're having a ball with the process. See, a lot of them are happy that I posted like, yo, it ain't my project, it's our project. I posted like we a group. So we were all equal. So all of our voices were equal. Only time it wasn't equal was when I'm paying for travel. I'm paying for it. You know what I mean? And I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't got to come. You know what I mean? There's nothing to argue about. I'm paying for it. You know what I mean? But other than that, on that level, we were cool because that's, me, ladies, they'll tell you, I'm a regular cat. You know what I mean? I'd rather somebody fuck around. I like arguing and shit, so it's all right. I don't mind it.
You're not a real person. You're not gonna last around Dave because he's gonna expose the fallacy in your character, and then that's what people run from when he exposes the fallacy in people's character. That's what people don't like when they talk about something about Dave Dash. He's already exposed it. That's what
I don't mind being vulnerable. I don't mind being laughed at. You know what I mean? I don't care. But you better be cooler than me if you're laughing at me, because I got a lot more for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now. It's like... Oh yeah, everybody's May. All right, May Warriors. So we already know what it is.
I'm April 21st. Y'all are loud Tauruses. I'm
You're not loud? I don't get that. What do you mean? You're not loud. You just don't. Like things I do in the newspaper, so it's proof of concept. Like I put it up every day. Last 2 days, they've been talking about a short film we made, because we doing stuff. We about that action in Corona. So I'm keeping the scorecard of everything I did in Corona. And my list is starting to get longer and longer. I'm doing things. You know what I mean? Period. Like when I come out of Corona, I'm gonna have a scorecard. What you did and what I did. I did this. If you have 0 and I have double digits, then you're gonna have to listen to me.
And I think that's the best way to think. I say the same thing. When I come out of Corona, I'm gonna be smarter. I'm gonna be in better shape. I'm gonna have accomplished a lot more. So I'm looking to come out of Corona. People not even gonna recognize me.
Right. Because the people that are gonna blame things on Corona for being bad, you're like, nigga, I blame it for being good.
Yeah.
It's about perspective. But you can't tell somebody to look at it good if you don't look at it good.
It's the time. This is the time to put that work in now.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in. Paul. I'm putting in that work. You know?
I'm late this week because I had to get my daily workout in. I'm working out every day.
Me too.
Working out every day, reading every day.
Yep.
Every day.
Every day. Like, I'm going to work on 5 different projects. I'm going to complete one and start another. Every day. So after this Zoom, it's another thing, and it's another thing, and it's another thing, because it's too much, and it's too much fun to be tired. It's too much fun. It's too much opportunity right now. So I'm designing here. We doing, also with the clothes, the paperwork sucks. I want you to know that.
Well, it's done.
We finished it finally. But first we had to do one set of paperwork. You got to get the account and all that shit. And then another set. What was it? What's the paperwork we've been doing the last 2 days with this shit?
Just like sales in-use certificate.
Like in-use certificates. Like when you deal with the factory, it's not just you work with them. They got to be in the system and all this other type shit. So it's been paperwork the last 2 days. So, you know, just so y'all know, we're working on it daily to get all of that made.
I can't wait for that shit, for the clothes to get here. That's gonna be sick. Everybody can be rocking that motherfucking OSG shit. That's gonna be dope. I can't wait for that shit.
I'll be happy if the factory runs the way it says it does. You know, that'll make me happy if Dove got it together. Because factories sometimes the reason why I didn't go to the other factory is they take too long to get fabric and dye fabric, and they don't be having it on deck, and they be taking them way longer than they say. To the extent by the time they ship it, I'd be like, I don't think I'm paying for it because I just missed the whole season. So if I order a hoodie,
Arrow shit is really nice, well put together shit.
that's what it is. It's LA Apparel. Yeah. And I went to the factory. I walked through it. He's nuts. He lives in the factory. Literally, he lives in the factory. But he partnered up with a lot of different people that have some very good machines, and I know they're getting a lot of money making masks right now. I'm definitely doing that. But yeah, so it's the paperwork that's taking that. But then we should. I'm waiting for them. They still should be sending me the samples though, right? Of the hoodies and all that.
Yeah, I mean.
So so they're gonna send me the samples of what they got on deck. If they good, which they should be, then I would do that for the hoodies the first run, and then I would give them one of my samples so that it could be. But I'm gonna make sure it's like a champion or whatever. You know what I mean? And then we could take the time to go and cut and sew because it'll take longer. But I'm gonna still do it, and then I'm gonna do an order for the bishop and them too. I'm gonna design their logo right now.
Dennis, did you speak to Smitty about putting together a survey to get the sizes and everything?
Yeah, I was gonna speak to him. I was gonna talk to him after. Yeah, so Dave, what I might need from you is an actual copy of the logo, because what I want to do is to have them moving forward, the videos that we put out.
Yeah.
I want to kind of put
watermark it.
Somewhere in, you know what I'm saying? So that it's on, or it's actually on all the videos moving forward.
100%. So Nicolette'll send all that to you. Nicolette's easy. That's easy. We could do all that. Nicolette does everything right now. I'm looking for somebody else to do. Well, actually what it was once Corona hit, we had to kind of get a little bit lean because we couldn't have people around us. But now we figured it out, and I need someone to do certain things like my social media, buying Instagram ads and shit. I don't even buy ads yet. I haven't paid any money in promotion, and I'm really moving forward, but it's time to start doing that. And then also, that's what I was saying, starting to organize, the different networks now and get that going as well. But I really want to have tangible stuff. I think it's important to show quickly. You know what I'm saying? But again, my purpose of showing you what the editing is just the difference between having just certain kind of branding on it and different kinds of, the font is very important, but I hate bad font. It's terrible. It shows your taste. And y'all too tasteful to have shit that doesn't, you don't want to have fake leather. Actually, it's good to have vegan, to be honest. You don't want to have a 4.0 when you could have a 4.6. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. No reason to drive a 300 and we got Maybachs and S63s out here. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it for the right price. For no price, really. It's easy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna bring this to Rolls Royce level. At least Benz. I like Benzes, so we're gonna bring it to Benz level. You know what I mean? Word. And then people will buy into it at a cheaper price for it.
I'll be coming along with your joint.
So, no, I was getting those 10. I sent y'all the paperwork. I sent you that. You forwarded to them.
Just both and ladies yesterday with all the articles and stuff.
Yeah.
So how's your guy with editing this stuff? You have a crew. You have a crew out there because we were talking about it. Me and ladies were talking about it in terms of your stuff. Do you have your crew edits pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Or are you looking for something else?
Nah, that's you guys. I don't know how we would do. I mean, Dame obviously know the visuals, and I'm sure Lays as well. I mean, we filmed like when you see all the stuff that we've done. Like I got a guy, my boy Jamal Hall. He got all that stuff. He got the red cameras, all of that shit. He got that. Like so, he's a teacher at another school. So I try to get him as much as I can to do all of that.
So here's the question. This question's for Dame. Dame, if we just send you the raw content, you'll just sort of formulate it and put it together.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Yeah,
I'm being redundant only so that I can hear it because he hadn't heard it.
He's a principal. I think he knows.
Nah, I heard it.
Ain't nobody stupid on here.
Man, I dealt with rappers for a lot of years, man.
I know, but he's not a rapper. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Thank you.
No, I heard it. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, with that one project that I told you that we did all the background with the basketball stuff for that joint, and you got multiple people involved. So you got my boy AC, who, he paid for extra cameraman and all of that, and you got all of them. So it's like, listen, when you say, like, Dame Dash is involved, Lays Elliott involved, and motherfuckers start thinking it's going to, I'm like, bruh, I'd rather y'all keep that shit before, and we just start from scratch before I got to sit here and act for some shit that got to be chopped and screwed. Edgy. I'm telling you, and I'm not even a director like you guys, it's the way it was done, it was all choppy, because it wasn't meant to be that. So before I suck dick over there, I fucking start over. So that was my whole thing. So that's what we waiting on, ladies. It ain't, I heard everybody, I know, but when I started telling niggas what's going on, motherfuckers started acting like, oh yeah.
I know exactly how that could be.
Yeah. So.
Also.
What do we gotta do? We waiting on you, and then we ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you the written. Like Dane said, like, yo, give me 6 of those, and I said I'm gonna get you 10, and we picked the best 6 together. You know what I mean? I sent you those 3 articles because they ready to go. Like with the decomposing young lady, and then my man that got kidnapped. All of that shit's documented and all of that stuff. So it's just trying to find stuff that mirror that, but also tell a story. Like I'm thinking, how you guys are thinking. So yeah, I'm getting my head of my English department gonna write the shit. Not, write it like a paper, and then you guys can do your movie magic.
Hey, I got a 3 o'clock with my tax lawyer.
Yeah.
Trying to stay out of jail. So let me know when y'all want to do. I sent y'all the album. Y'all can look at the whole episode. Boom, and we can reschedule schedule the screening of the filmmakers with that thing we we're gonna do just now. He just called me, so I was my cousin. We'll do that.
Yeah,
and then, like I said, tell me what you want. Send me the Zooms now.
Make sure you're coming through tomorrow, Dane.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right,
y'all.
All right, peace, y'all. We all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, I send you a text.
All right.
All right. Hey.